Alright, this is bad. I got paralyzed. And I've been paralyzed for like 3 turns, and I actually can't switch out, so I was planning to train up Snorlax for Blaine because it has thick fat, but I think it's just gonna die here. If we can get the crunch off. Okay, Snorlax lives another day. That was terrifying. We got trapped in with Bind, and it would have killed us if we were paralyzed there. Oh my gosh, that was really scary. But Snorlax lives to fight another day. So, I'm going to keep training. We're EV training for defense right now. And I'll be back. Hello, and welcome to episode 30 of the Pokémon HeartGold Nuzlocke. So, last episode, we ended up getting the Rainbow Badge from Erica. Very easy fight overall. Swept her with the Choice Specs Fire-type Pokemon. And I have to say, we're going to try something quite similar. We're going to get the Volcano, or attempt to get the Volcano Badge today. And we're just going to use a Choice Specs Water-type Pokemon with Surf. And hopefully April is faster than most of, if not all, of Blaine's Pokemon. She'll hopefully one-shot all of them, and yeah, that'll be it. But in case that doesn't happen, we have Choice Scarf Stalking. Should be able to come in, outspeed, and one-shot everything with Earthquake, but we don't want to lead with her in case we accidentally somehow have to take a Fire-type move, because that might kill her. We have Angelo, who should be able to switch in on Fire-type moves. Got great physical defense, can take Flare Blitzes, can switch it on Thunder Punch for his Magmar, and yeah, he'll probably be able to take them out with an Earthquake. We've got Kinohata, just resists fire. We could set up Dragon Dances and then Dragon Claw sweep, hopefully. We got Roost to recover if we need to. It's a good Pokemon overall. We got Mob. Maybe we could... All his Pokemon have Overheat, so I'm thinking if something goes horribly wrong, we can just spam Substitute, recover up HP, just use him to stall out their 5 PP on Overheat, or lower their special attack a lot. Real quick, just the items for here. These two have Citrus Berry. This is Quick Claw, just in case we need it. Choice Scarf, Choice Specs. And we trained up a new member. We've got Daru. As you saw in the intro of this episode, I was EV training him in HP and Defense. He's got Return Crunch Rollout. Might switch Rollout later on, but I'm going to hold on to it for right now, just in case we need it. But he's got Max Friendship, so Max Friendship Return should be stronger than just about anything else. And then we have Rest with Chestoberry. He learned it by level up, actually, so we didn't have to go buy another Rest TM, which was kind of nice. But now, we have to head over to, well, even though Blaine is the Cinnabar City gym leader, Cinnabar City is kind of destroyed. The volcano actually erupted, so the city is now ruined. So we have to fly over, or surf over to the Seafoam Islands, and the gym is actually located there. So let's activate. We got 3 Max Repel, so that should hopefully get us there. We went over here briefly last episode to get our encounter for the route. We can dodge. I think we fought her already. Oh, we did not fight her already. She's got 3 Pokemon. Oh, good thing we fought her because animations are turned off. Alright, we're just gonna hit her with the Dragon Pulse. That should easily one-shot her. And we're not getting too much XP, so I'm not worried. Just we're locked into Dragon Pulse, that's what we're going for. Yeah, we learned Dragon Pulse by level up, so I didn't have to use my TM on it, which was kind of nice. We still had Protect from the Elite Four, which was actually our strat to beat Hitmonlee. We were planning on protecting when he went for High Jump Kick, but it never ended up going for High Jump Kick, because I think we just beat Hitmonlee with... We got Reflect Up with Ibarra, and then switched in Yui, I think. What was I gonna... Oh, animations turned on. Yep, there we go. And, let's see... We've definitely fought her. She was a required trainer. And now, we're in the gym. Not yet. We have to go, I think, up the ladders to the gym, down the stairs is to the... Yeah, here we go, this is the gym. Yo, legend in the making. Blah, blah, blah. So I guess we just have to fight the trainers and let them... Huh? Oh, I bet he moves out of the way once we beat him. We never forget to do the laundry. I wonder if we have to fight all of them, because that could be pretty bad. We might over... His Pokemon are higher level than Blaine's. What? That's crazy. Luckily, April is a fantastic counter to Fire-type Pokemon. She has quad resistance to fire, and this is just a fantastic typing until they introduce Fairy. It's only weak to Dragon, and we know that these Fire-type Pokemon aren't going to have Dragon moves. It's pure white in my head. So he's going to step back, right? Or what's the minimum number of trainers? We only have to fight 3. We could just go this way. Hello, dude. Wow, to see Jim in a cave like this, I'd love to explore it. Hopefully, we don't overlevel. Torkoal. I actually do remember this Torkoal from when I was a kid. This is the first time I ever saw Torkoal, because I played the Gen 2 games before, or I played HeartGold and Silver more than any other game, and I had never played through a Gen 3 game at this point, so I'm like, what Pokemon's that? I've never seen that before. Don't level up. Ooh, this is scary. I think we're actually going to lead this next fight with Stalking. It's very, very risky, but worst case scenario, we could switch into April and she'll get half the XP that she normally would get. Magmar, I think we're pretty safe to go for Choice Scarf Earthquake here. Okay, let's just make sure that, I actually probably should have calced it, because this is a higher level than Blaine's. I know we... Oh, never mind! I thought this Pokemon were level 49, but they're actually 59, so these guys are 10 levels lower than Blaine. That's crazy. Never mind. I'm like, oh man, these guys are so scary. They're level 50, that's quite strong. Really? Oh my god. I have to fight so many trainers. I thought he was going to move the other way. Alright, well, we have to fight 2 more. A Numel. This should be an easy Earthquake, I think. It doesn't have the best stats. I hope it's an easy Earthquake, but I actually don't know if it can one-shot me in return. Because, like, what's it gonna have? Lava Plume? Like, it's only 80 base power and it's a pre-evolved Pokemon using it. Yeah. Probably overestimating Numel's bulk just because it's pre-evolved, and whenever I see a pre-evolved Pokemon, I tend to just assume it has Eviolite. Okay, well he's gone. Let's do that. There we go. And now this should hopefully be the last trainer. Good thing they only have 1 Pokemon, because I wasn't expecting to have to fight this many trainers. Magcargo. Blaine actually has one of those. We're just gonna leave it Stalking. Hit him with an Earthquake once more. And that should be the end of it. Because that is a quad resist or quad weakness to ground. Yep, easy. Easy peasy. 1700. Goodbye, Merle. Matt, your parents must hate naming Merle. Alright, let's use some Leppa berries. We've only used Earthquake and Surf since we came in here, so we're going to restore both of those. And we haven't taken any damage. Alright. And we're leading with April, and I feel pretty good. The only place where this fight could go wrong, I think, is against his ace, which is Rapidash. His first 2 Pokemon should go down in 1 hit to a Surf, but the Rapidash can outspeed me, which means that it'll have a chance to either set up Sunny Day, or it has a chance to bounce, and like the worst case scenario, if it bounces, is it could come down and paralyze us. So we're just going to go for the Surf. We're faster than Magcargo for sure, because Magcargo's an awful Pokemon that shouldn't exist. It's very unfortunate. It's so slow, it's not tanky, it's got a terrible typing, it evolves really late. I honestly can't think of a situation in which I would enjoy using a Magcargo. Here comes his ace Rapidash. So, as I said, it could bounce, but it could also set up Sunny Day, which will reduce the power of our water-type moves. Okay, it is going for bounce. Are we dead to a bounce crit? Let's calc this real quick. Bounce is not going to kill us even on a crit. Hang on, let me make sure that 49 is not going to change the calcs at all. Yeah, bounce is doing no kinds of damage, so I'm just going to stay in and go for the Surf. Worst case scenario, he paralyzes us and then gets the paralysis too. I scratched my head and I fucked up my headphones. Alright, this should one-shot, honestly, if, because I think it could only live in Sun. Yep, that's correct. And we're gonna level up to 60. Wow, that's our first level 60 Pokemon. Very nice. And here's Magmar. It's, got Thunder Punch, but we are actually, despite being a Water-type Pokemon, we're not weak to Electric. So, it doesn't even matter. We don't have to take a Thunder Punch, because we're just gonna hit him with Surf. Yep, that's kind of unfortunate for him. The fact that he only has 3 Pokemon, all weak to the same type, and I have a Pokemon of that type, because I have a Pokemon of every type, I think, except Dark at this point. But I could have a Dark type if I wanted, because I could evolve my Eevee to Umbreon, but I honestly might do that. It's between Umbreon and Vaporeon, I think, because, like, Jolteon is just an Electric type, but I don't need an Electric type because I have Magnezone. Flareon's just terrible. Leafeon and Glaceon are both pretty bad. And Espeon, I don't really need an Espeon because I have an Alakazam, so I think Umbreon is the best choice. The only issue is that I don't think I am gonna, because Umbreon's a really cool Pokemon. It gets like self-healing moves, which is nice, but it doesn't get it to level 70, which means if I'm gonna use Umbreon, I have to. Oh shit! Kinohan doesn't have Fly. That means I have to Surf back. Yeah. Wait, can I surf through here? I was always wanting to go to Route 19, but I don't know if I can go here. Can I just, like, get... No, I can't get through there. Alright, well, I'm gonna, what was I saying? Hang on. I was saying... Oh yeah, Umbreon does get self-healing moves, but only at level, like, 70, so... Unless I want to use it for red, I'm probably not going to straight up Umbreon. But then the issue is that Umbreon and Blissey are both dedicated tank Pokemon, but they're both weak to fighting, which is really bad. You don't want to have your 2 tanks weak to the same type. So I'm not sure I'm completely sold on Umbreon, but it's really cool. One strat I really wanted to try was Baton Pass on Umbreon. Even though I'm not going to be Baton Passing any stats in particular, Baton Pass is it lets you switch out without going first, which is super good, because that means Umbreon, which is a very tanky Pokemon, can tank a hit, and then it gets to switch out after it's tanked a hit, which is super good, because you can then send it in. You can get a Pokemon in for free, pretty much. You can get a really frail Pokemon in, and Umbreon is the one that takes the hit for them, which is super cool, because Alakazam is a Pokemon that I've had, but I've had a difficult time using, because it's so frail. But Baton Pass on Umbreon... Oh, that's not who I meant to give it to. Baton Pass on Umbreon could help me to use Umbreon to its... Or help... Baton Pass Umbreon could help me use my frail Pokemon like Alakazam and Typhlosion, like, to their fullest extent. Because Typhlosion's... we could teach him... What's it called? We could teach him Eruption at this point, which is a very good sweeping move. So, that's it until Blue. I figure we could probably just go get some encounters, to be quite honest. We got Route 9, so I'm going to cross that off. So let's see. We've got Route 19, Clamperl. Let's actually see what the Route 19 encounter is. Let's see what it is. Come on, Clamperl, don't make me reset like last episode. Breaking news? Bunch of Snubbull garbage. Okay. Let's actually just go see what we can get on, like, if we can actually get to Route 19 first before I reset for that. I'm also going to heal because I haven't done that yet. Well, I guess I can do that after I see if Route 19 is a thing, because I'll cut. Nobody really wants to watch me heal my Pokemon. Alright. Let's see what's on this route. Can we get past? Yes, sir, we can. Alright. So yeah, we could get a Clamperl here, and that's probably what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go heal, and then I'll reset my date until I find a Clamperl swarm. So, I'll see ya. I'll be right back. Alright, Clamperl. We've done it. Clamperl is now swarming on this route down here. We can grab that. I've never used either Huntail or Gorobus before. I think I said that last episode, but I mean, I don't think I will end up using them, but it's good to have them. So let's, I guess we'll lead with... Do I have anyone that can inflict status? I actually don't. Yeah, I'll grab Ponzu out of the... Wait, did I actually heal either? I did heal. Yeah, I'll grab Ponzu out of the box. I'll be right back. Alright, well, I forgot to start recording again, but there is a Clam Pearl here. Let's actually take a look at Clam Pearl Gen 4 Learn Set. Let's see what it's got. Let's make sure it doesn't have like any recoil moves. Clamp, Iron Defense, Water Pool, Whirlpool, Water Gun. So we're actually just going to throw our Quick Ball at it. Hopefully we'll catch it. Let's actually check Gorbis and Huntail because I'm actually really curious. I've never used them. I don't know what their stats look like. Alright, so Gorbis, Hun. And honestly, I don't think we're going to use them because Kingdra is just a really, really good water type Pokemon. So Huntail has high physical attack, physical defense. Gorbis, wait, why are they not like even? They're like different. It's weird. Cause like, so they both have 55 HP, but then it's got Gorbis has 84 attack. It's weird because Gorbis is just more offensive, but the thing is Huntail isn't more defensive, which is the most bizarre thing I've ever seen. Because Gorbis just has high special attack, low physical attack, and then Huntail has like mid in both of them. Like Huntail's just terrible. That's weird. Does Huntail have a better learn set? Huntail Gen 4 learn set, and then Gorbis Gen 4 learn set. Let's see what the difference is because like maybe Huntail's like good. So Huntail gets Bite, whereas Gorbis gets Confusion, Amnesia, Scary Face, Aqua Ring, Ice Fang. Yeah, like Huntail gets access to, well, basically Gorbis gets access to Psychic moves, Huntail gets access to Dark moves, but Huntail gets like whatever. Actually, that means Gorbis is pretty much better in every way because you want to be special. So you'd have like Water, Surf, Ice Beam, Psychic, Aqua Ring, Baton Pass. Oh, it gets Baton Pass. That's not terrible, actually. It is a baton passing Pokemon. Alright, so when it evolves, it makes a mysterious pearl that is amplified, that amplifies psychic powers when it's held. Alright, think of a nickname. Another water nickname, bruh. Alright, well, I gotta think of this and I'll be right back. Alright, I thought of a name. I'm literally running out of water names so hard, but I'm gonna call it Getsu from Naruto. It doesn't fit the Pokemon by any stretch of the definition, aside from the fact that it's a water type, and I am out of names for water type Pokemon. Preferably, I would want to name it like. Honestly, that's a decent name for Quagsire, but there's no guarantee that I'm going to get Quagsire, and if I do, there's no guarantee that it's male. So yeah. Mild. That does increase special attack. That's not terrible. It's gonna go mid though. It's a mid Pokemon for sure. Baton Pass actually might have me sold on that though, because that's kind of cool. I really want to use Baton Pass. It's kind of good, but it gets like Iron Defense and Amnesia too, which is not terrible. You could Baton Pass up the stat boosts. Oh, this defense boosts are kind of bad in Nuzlocke setting because if you get crit, you just die, and I don't want to die to crit. So what else is there to do? We've caught Clam Pearl. Knocked that one off the list. So we can go to Viridian Forest, or we can go to Route 13. And that's pretty much it, honestly. So I'm going to set the date back to the real day, and I suppose we'll go to Viridian Forest. I think that's probably the best place to go. Yeah. Let me look up Viridian Forest. Let's see what they got there. I think we might end up headbutting because Viridian Forest encounters are in the grass. The only encounter is Pikachu. We're guaranteed a Pikachu if we go to the grass. But we could headbutt for a 30% chance at getting Seedot and 5% chance at getting Shroomish. And like Seedot, while it's kind of a mid Pokemon, it's a dark type Pokemon, and we don't have a single dark type. I mentioned earlier briefly. But the one I really am interested in is Shroomish, because that's a fast Pokemon. It's Gen 3 fast. It's base 70 speed, so fast for Gen 3, slow for everything else. But with EVs, we could outspeed, like, maybe base 110s, depending on our IV. But we could definitely outspeed base 100s, which is decently fast. Like, no NPC that I could think of off the top of my head uses Pokemon faster than base 100. At least upcoming, because... Well, actually, I think Pidgeot's base 110, but no way we're using Breloom against Pidgeot. But all of Red's Pokemon are pretty slow. Fastest he has is Charizard, I think, with, why does he keep doing that? With base 100. Alright, well, we can go in there. I think I am going to end up going for that. I probably should have brought a catcher with me, because... Oh, I haven't fought these trainers yet. Oh, wow, let's see these bug Pokemon that you've got. I probably will bring Ponzu, because I don't want to accidentally kill the encounter. Wow, a level 40 B. It's Barry V. Benson. Yeah. Let's actually look up Shiftry. Shiftry Gen 4 Learn Set. Because I know it actually has a pretty decent Learn Set in Gen, like, the new Gen. Because they gave it, like, Hurricane and stuff. But it's got Feint Attack, which is dark. It's got Leaf Storm at level 50, which is pretty good. Let's see what its pre-evolution moves are. I know it gets, like, Fake Out. Yeah, it's got Fake Out, Synthesis, maybe, by level up. That's not terrible. Yeah, it's got Synthesis. And it's got Sunny Day. Explosion is not something we're going to use. But, like... Yeah, I'll take your phone number, dude. Like, ideally, Breloom is what I'm really, really hoping for. But that is a very low chance of us getting that. If we were playing Soul Silver, it would be a high chance of getting Breloom. But we're playing HeartGold, so it's a very low chance. But I would really like it, because I think it could end up being pretty good. Because just like a fast Pokemon with Spore, like, we have Ibarra, but she's real slow. And even then, with the zoom lens, it's not guaranteed. It's not 100% accurate. Let's put you in the box, because you're at the level limit, so there's no reason to be fighting with you. Yeah, so, really hoping for Shroomish, but I wouldn't be upset at C-Dot, because it's our first Dark-type Pokemon of the run, so that's kind of cool. Let's get back up there. And then we gotta sneak our way through the grass. We haven't... Yeah, the running shoes scuff these, scuff the spinners. Did he say, why do girls like bug Pokemon? I don't think they do. I think the trope is they dislike bug Pokemon. Oh, this guy's the other guy, but weaker. He's got the Butterfree, but one level lower. And Ice Shard, bam, should one-shot it. Oh, I just realized I'm still holding the Choice Scarf. Might want to swap that out for something better. But next episode, we're facing Blue. That's kind of scary. He's got a very versatile team. He's probably the scariest gym leader we have faced and will face in the challenge. Because first of all, he's got 6 Pokemon. That's the most of any gym leader thus far. I think the second most was 4, and I think it was no, Janine had 5, didn't she? Janine and Lieutenant Surge both had 5, I think. But then these late gym leaders actually have less. Like, Blaine only had 3, Sabrina had 3, Erica had 4, which was good, but everyone else kind of sucks. But he's got 6 Pokemon, and they're a variety of types, which is it's so much more difficult because I can't just spam like Choice Specs Surf from Kingdra, which is really good, but I have to actually like plan it out my... Oh god, I forgot how much forest is alive. Hey, wait, what is Bugsy doing here? I came to Kanto to look for Bug-type Pokemon. Oh, this is how you get their phone numbers. I forgot you can get all the gym leaders' phone numbers, and you can actually rematch them on Thursdays. I'm not going to be doing that because he's gonna have a very, very strong team. Alright, I think the way it works is we have to go into the grass and we can headbutt. I think that's how it works here in Viridian Forest. No, that's not a headbutt tree. Oh, hopefully this isn't a Pikachu because I didn't bother repelling. Yeah, okay. Pikachu is only... What is it? 3? It's 6%, I think. 5% at night, 6% in the day. We're invisible, but we are here. We're headbutting, and bam. Oh, here we go, an encounter. So, there's a lot of junk here, so I'm gonna have to hit that speed up button, and I'll get back to you once I've found something new. And there's a Seedot. Okay, not quite what I wanted. I got excited for a second because I thought it was the one I wanted. Wait, let's throw a quick ball. There we go. Shift tree nickname. It's difficult. It's difficult. Got him. Cool. Shift tree. What is it? What does the Pokédex say about shift tree? Seedot status added to the dex. It attaches itself to the tree branch using the top of its head. Strong winds can make it fall. Yes. Well, I'm gonna have to think of a name, so I'll be right back. Alright, I've thought of a name. This is actually not the worst name I've thought of. I've thought of some pretty bad names. But I'm gonna call it Echidna from ReZero Season 2. Because, now here it is. So when Seedot's going to evolve into Shiftry, it has like long white hair, just like the character. However, Shiftry is also a dark type, which is often associated with like evil. And Echidna is the Witch of Greed. At least I think she's either Greed or Envy. I don't actually know. I think she's Greed. And that's yeah, that's pretty evil. I mean, like she's although she is initially appearing friendly, she eventually is kind of psychotic. So let's take a look. Lonely chlorophyll, just like quite lonely like Echidna. So yeah, that's gonna go into the mid box, of course, as most of our Pokemon end up doing. Let's get out of here. Knock that one off the list. I was really hoping for a Shrimish, but whatever. We only have 2 encounters left. Celadon City, Mr. Mime, and Porygon. Might just not do that. Unless I really want Porygon, because I don't want to play Voltorb Flip more than I have to. Then we have Route 13 for either Nidorina or Quagsire. That's still tough. Because, yeah, I mean, this episode's not that long, actually. It's a bit under time. So I can actually show you. So let's fly off to... So the issue is, on Route 13, which is right... Where is it? Route 13... It's going to be like right here. This one. So, Route 13. We have the option of getting Nidorina, and we can guarantee whichever one we want. Because Quagsire only appears at night, and Nidorina we can repel to dodge. So, we go at nighttime with repel, guaranteed Quagsire. Go during the daytime, guaranteed Nidorina. The issue that I'm having, I'm actually going to speed up because this might take a minute. It's that so first of all, I don't really need a Nidorina. And if I want a Quagsire right now, I should just get one, because we don't need Nidorina because we already have a Nidorino in the box, and they're pretty much exactly the same. Same typing, very similar learn set, very similar stats. Nidorino is actually usually considered better. But the only reason I'm hesitant is because we can come here. We have no encounter for this area yet. In this water, surfing guarantees Quagsire. We could just guarantee ourselves a Quagsire right there, right there. The issue is that we need rock climb to get down. So that means if we want to get a Quagsire, we're guaranteed one after blue if we come here. But we need the next gym badge to get a Quagsire. The issue that I'm faced with is, do we need a Quagsire before blue? And let's look it up. Let's see what blue's team is looking like. Because if Quagsire is really good for blue, we might just grab the one on Route 13. Let's pull up his team in HeartGold and Soul Silver. Alright, so he's got Executor. Quagsire is very bad there. He's got Arcanine. Quagsire's pretty good against that. He's got a Rhydon. Quagsire's honestly alright there. A Gyarados, it's alright, not great though. Machamp, not great. And Pidgeot's like whatever. Overall, like, yeah, Quagsire performs pretty well for blue. But the question is, do we have other Pokemon that outperform it? Because, let's see what we got. So, let's just do this. Let's just look at all the Lords at the moment. We'll put you up there, and we don't need you either. But these are, like, the ones that I'm probably considering bringing. And maybe you, but I don't know. Okay, so, blue, let's pull up his team. He's got Executor. What's our designated Executor counter? I think it's probably just Mustang, Mustang with a Choice Scarf or Choice Specs. Just hit him with a strong Eruption. That's going to be a very, very strong move. Then, who does he bring in after that? It's probably Rhydon. Let me check. Let's do damage calc against Typhlosion versus. Let's close out of some of these extra tabs. Alright, so it's Typhlosion versus Rhydon. Level 60. Because that's the level limit, but his Rhydon's only level 58, so we gotta keep that in mind. We have Hidden Power Grass. Hidden Power Grass. Yo, that destroys it. Hang on, let me make sure. Let me see what our stat is, special attack is. 169. Alright, 169. He has his Rhydon. Let's just make it sassy, just in case. Yeah, his Rhydon is dead to Hidden Power Grass. So, Typhlosion takes out the first two, no problem. Very good Pokemon to have. Then he probably brings in Gyarados. I can't foresee a situation in which we don't take Reg to this fight. Reg is fantastic. Reg beats Gyarados. Reg beats Pidgeot single-handedly by itself. Easy. Now we need a Pokemon that can switch in and reliably defeat Machamp, which is actually a bit harder than it seems because Machamp has really good coverage, very strong fighting type moves. We could do something very similar to what we did for Bruno though, because his Machamp has no guard, which means that we can safely bring Ibarra in, and we don't even need the Zoom Lens. We can just go straight for this Sleep Powder on it, put it to sleep guaranteed. Easy. Yeah, I actually really like that. And that's all of his Pokemon except Arcanine dealt with. Arcanine might just be a Snorlax, honestly. Like, looking at it. Because, like, Blissey actually isn't that good in this fight because all his Pokemon are either mixed or physical. So, I don't know how I feel about Blissey. But, like, actually, the issue that I have is that his Arcanine has Dragon Pulse, because normally when you see a fire type Pokemon, your first instinct is to just go to your quad resistant Kingdra, but he's got Dragon Pulse on it, which is scary because that's super effective against Kingdra. Let's do a calc. His Arcanine's level 58. 43 to 52%. So, we could actually equip the Dragon Reducing Berry. Let me see if we have that. Because if we have the Dragon Reducing Berry on Kingdra, we can switch in on a Flare Blitz, take even a critical hit, Dragon Pulse from Arcanine, and then one-shot it with Surf, like 90-something% of the time. That's normal. Culver is dark. Habon Berry, yes, we do have the Dragon Reducing Berry. I think that's what we do. So we've got 3 Pokemon planned. This is honestly looking like it's not necessary for us to have, not necessary for us to bring, what's it called? To grab a Quagsire. We can probably just wait. But let's figure out what the last 2 are. So Executor's for sure dealt with, unless he switches, which he I believe might switch, I don't know. Executor's dealt with. Arcanine is pretty much dealt with. We have a counter because we can switch in. He's going to go for the Dragon move. Well, actually, we're probably faster though, so we don't even need to worry about it. Switch in, knock it out. Rhydon can be switched in upon... Oh, we don't have something that can switch into Rhydon reliably, so we probably want that. Ibarra can switch into anything it has minus Mega Horn. Do we want a Pokemon that can take all of those types? Machamp can probably take all that. Or we could teach Snorlax. Snorlax with Earthquake can also take all of those hits, I think. And then fire back with an Earthquake. Our Gyarados counter I think Reg is the Gyarados counter, assuming he doesn't get flinched too many times. But we could also have... I don't hate Misaka on the team, because we can give her a Choice Scarf. Even if it's +1, we could still outspeed it. Excuse my hiccups. Even if it's +1, we still outspeed it. Switch in, knock it out. Misaka cannot take an Earthquake from Rhydon. But Misaka's also good because she can switch in on Pidgeot. Yeah, I really like that, actually. So this last slot just goes to something that can be a dedicated Rhydon counter. And that might be Mamoswine. Let's check. Yeah, it's looking like we cannot reliably bring Mamoswine in on Rhydon. We need something else. Angelo is not resistant to that. I think I may have figured out the answer. So, basically, the issue that we had was the plan currently to beat his Rhydon is, so we lead Mustang, knock out his Executor in one hit. He either goes into Gyarados or into Rhydon after that. If he sends in Rhydon, we just kill it with Hidden Power Grass. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. If he goes into Gyarados, we would have to switch into Reg. And from that point, we don't have something that can reliably switch into Rhydon, take 2 hits, and then finish it off with like some moves. We need a Pokemon that reliably beats Rhydon in a 1v1. And I think I know what Pokemon that is. So, looking in this box, like, his Rhydon has a very good moveset. Like, we can't bring in Angelo because it's got Earthquake. We can't bring in Kinohada because it has Stone Edge. We can't bring in Daru because it's got... Well, we could bring in Daru, but its crits are scary. We don't hit it back for too much damage. We're not resisting the hits, we're just taking them. Stone Edge, Earthquake, Stone Edge, and Thunderfang also. Stone Edge. I think the answer lies in the good box, and I think it's this Gligar with a terrible nature, terrible IVs, except for attack and defense, or except for HP and defense, and a terrible ability. I think this Gligar might be the savior of the team. Well, not really savior, because it might not even come out. But it fits a lot of the criteria that I want in a Pokemon for the team. So, first of all, it beats this Rhydon, which is good for right now. But in general, it's got U-Turn. Earlier this episode, I mentioned I wanted a Pokemon with Baton Pass, because I can Baton Pass into a Frail Pokemon, and the Pokemon that I Baton Pass from will take the hit and get a free switch to a Frail Pokemon. Gliscor learns U-Turn by level up. I don't even have to use my TM. So that's like the same thing, but I'm also doing damage. This moveset would probably be something like Earthquake, which I do have to use my Earthquake TM, which kind of sucks, but I can actually buy more if I really, really want to. So I could have Earthquake, U-Turn, and then I could have like Ice Fang or some coverage move, or Knockoff if I'm worried about items. I don't know what else, maybe Sword Stance, but that's probably not the best if I'm going to be switching around a lot. But then I also get Roost. That's by TM too, but I don't know that there's anything else I want to teach my Roost too, because like Kinohada is like the only other thing that comes to mind. Like Ryuko would be nice, but it's kind of Ryuko's kind of an attacking Pokemon. It don't really need Roost on it. Kinohada is learns it by level up, so I didn't have to use my TM. So a Roost on a tank is really, really good, especially against this Rhydon, because this Rhydon, like, it just makes us resist the Stone Edge, which is the only move that we don't resist already. We're immune to Thunderfang and we're immune to Earthquake. We resist Mega Horn, so that means it's going for Stone Edge. It's only got 5 Stone Edges, so we just roost off those 5. We beat this Rhydon 1v1. Easy, easy, easy. I think this Gligar is the play. So I think this is probably going to be the team for Blue. This also is really good against Machamp, because I just noticed this, because Earthquake immune, Thunder Punch immune, Dynamic Punch resisted, and Stone Edge resisted, and we can stall it out of them. Yes, I like this Gligar. It's going to be Gliscor. So, that's probably going to do it for the episode. Between episodes, I'll train up these Pokemon to level 60, EV train this one, but that's it. I'll see you in the next one. If you enjoyed, leave a like, and subscribe if you haven't.